Alright, welcome to class today. Here we have a question that says, given that u is equal to ln x squared plus y squared, show that partial u partial x plus partial u partial y is equal to 2 all into x plus y over x squared plus y. So how do we go about this? Solution. Now we have that u is equals to ln x squared plus y squared. So we can say let be x squared plus y squared by substitution, now which is we have u is equals to ln m. Now which is I can take the derivative of u and m here, which is partial u over partial m, now becomes 1 over m. Now but you know that m is equals to x squared plus y squared. So if I take partial m over partial x here will be 2x, then this becomes a constant. Then you take partial m over partial y, that becomes 2y, and this one becomes a constant. Then which is we are going to get partial u partial x, which is partial u over partial x will be given as partial u over partial m times partial m over partial x. Then as well partial u over partial y will be given as partial u over partial m times partial m over partial y. That becomes partial u all over partial x becomes partial u over partial m is 1 over m times partial m over partial x is 2x. Then this becomes that partial u over partial x is 2x over n. Then partial u over partial y becomes partial u over partial n, which is 1 over m, times partial m over partial y, which is 2y. This becomes that partial u over partial y becomes 2y over n. Then if we add this together, this becomes that partial u over partial x plus partial u over partial y will be 2x over m plus 2y over m, which we have take this together, we have m, we have 2x plus 2y. But you know that the m is x squared plus y squared. Therefore, this becomes 2x plus 2y over x squared plus y squared, which can be written as 2 into x plus y over x squared plus y squared. So this becomes the proof that partial u over partial x plus partial u partial y is 2 into x plus y, like a x squared plus y squared. Alright.